Hello everyone, my name is Ehab. I am a senior BIM coordinator in Radcom Construction Company. In today's presentation, we'll be exploring the value of the common data environment in BIM projects. So we'll be going through what is the common data environment, the components of the common data environment, and the added values and challenges in implementing a common data environment. In the AEC industry, a lot of information is produced. It is diverse between drawings, bill of quantities, tenders, correspondence, baseline documents are requests for information and proposals, reports, quantity surveys, inspections, maintenance and operations, and handing over documents. So, effective information management is a critical challenge. The information is over unstructured, poorly coordinated, and hard to find. So, we need a solution for this. So, solution is the common data environment. It is a central repository where project information is collected, stored, and managed and shared among project participants. It is the process of creating and managing digital representation of the physical and functional characteristics of a building or infrastructure. It may be as project server, an offline storage, or a cloud-based system. It is a single source of truth, and all project stakeholders have access to it. So when we can use the common data environment. It is always recommended to use the common data environment in the early stage of the project. Imagine using common data environment after invitation to tender. This would result to data migration to the project, so you will face wrong names, loss of data, loss of standards, and other IT mysteries. Okay, so let's dive deep to know the components of the common data environment. First of all, we have four information container states, which are work in progress, shared, published, and archived. The information flows among these containers in a standardized workflow. So the workflow is creating the data, then sending it to review and approval, then publication and distribution of this data, and it is very important archiving this data. Let's understand the workflow together. First of all, each team works separately to generate its own data in the work in progress container. Then this data will be sent to the task leader to review it. Either rejected, we go back to the work in progress, or approved, then we go to the shared container. Shared container can be split into two, internal shared and external shared. Internal shared is the kitchen for coordination. We check the BIM models, the graphical data. Uh, every element in the graphical data is complying with the BIM execution plan and quality checklists. After that, we send it for review. If it is data is complying, then it goes to the external shared and can be sent to the authorized reviewer. If not, we go to the work in progress again. When we send this data to the authorized reviewer, the data can be confirmed, then it can be sent to the published container. If not, we go back to the work in progress state and begin all over again this process. Okay, the data in the published is authorized data to use and share it among project teams, construction teams. It also can be used for asset information. They have schedule maintenance, space uses. Okay. Moreover, the archive container consists of the published and shared. It is always common data environment are always archiving data automatically. So we have archive project information. Moreover, we have historical data of the project and lessons learned used in future projects. Okay. So another important component is metadata. Metadata is a set of data and attributes that give information about the project data. For instance, it is a BIM model, drawing, schedule. Uh, this attribute can be used to filter the information and need without having to go through all project documents. Another important consideration is naming convention. Naming convention always describe what is the name of the file. Each file must have a unique name. So let's have an example for the naming convention. In this example, you can see boxes and separators between them. The first box describes the project. You can use digits, you can use letters, 2 or 3 digits or 2 or 3 letters. Then the originator of the file. Then the building zone. If you don't have zones in your project, you can use function like bridges, infrastructure. Then the building number. Then comes the model type, which is drawing, model, schedule. Then comes the discipline, either structure, architecture, or MEP. The last two boxes you see are optional. You can use them. The first one is for the level, describing which level you are working on, either ground level, basement, first level, and the last number is a unique number for each drop. Then comes the revision codes. Revision codes consist of three components. The first component describes the formality of the file. The second component refers to the revision of the shared data. When the shared data is rejected, you must add a revision, add a number for this revision. And the third component shows the version you're working at right now. It, it, it doesn't have to be shared, but you may you may make some updates, so you need to add a version to know which stage you're working at right now. Okay. Then comes the status code. The status code describes the stability of the file. Either it is suitable for coordination, suitable for information, suitable for review and comment. And once this data is published, it comes with codes like code A, it's accepted, code B is accepted with comments. This example is taken from UK Annex. You can use it in your projects if you don't have already a workflow for the stability codes. Okay, let's dive to know the added values. Added values for common data environment can be split into two. First is the life cycle gains, and second is the process gains. Life cycle gains are basically the benefits of the common data environment that can offer throughout the life cycle of the project. First key one is centralized information. Centralized information can be used throughout the project duration that can facilitate the communication between stakeholders. Furthermore, this information is useful for facility management to better manage the operation and maintenance. Regarding the process gains, CDEs are designed to have flexible accessibility and enhanced security and efficient collaboration and communication. And scalability is very important. And finally, version control. First, centralized information. Since CDE is a single source of truth, it helps reducing the risk of the data conflicting with outdated data to ensure that all stakeholders are working with the latest and accurate data. We all face outdated data, like working on the wrong drawing, working on the wrong revision. So CDE is a solution for this. To minimize the risk of errors and rework, you can also track milestones. Managers can track the milestones, monitor deadlines, and identify any potential issues through their real-time environment. Second one is the facility management. It improves the way you facilitate you manage your facilities because actually you have provision for all inputs you need to manage your facility, such as build documentation, maintenance schedules, and operation matrix. So by this you ensure a smooth transition from construction to operation and maintenance. It also offers end-to-end visibility for the entire project from concept to handover and even beyond facility management. Regarding the process gains, CDE is always designed to be compatible with any different electronic device, such as desktop, computers, laptops, tablets, smartphones. And you can have access remotely to the information from any location, which facilitate the collaboration among geography dispersed team. We can have an example here, COVID-19. All work from home in COVID-19. Uh, Imagine you're not using common data environment and data in your project is located in the servers of the company. It will be very hard to manage all of this data. Moreover, you can have your expert from a different location, maybe a different country among the globe. So I think flexible accessibility is very important. Okay. Moreover, the enhanced security CDEs enables data protection and privacy from unauthorized access through role-based access control. Everyone knows his role in the project, knows what kind of data he need to see. Okay, and mitigation of cyber security risks. Also, you can track users' activities, know what changes are made, who made these changes, what kind of changes are made. Common data environment also prevent disaster recovery, enables disaster recovery and operation continuity. Let's have an example for role-based access control. This sample we currently use in our company Autodesk Construction Cloud as a common data environment. You see here email, role, access level. Access level is usually determined by the information manager to give access to everyone to the files he need to see to effectively perform his job. Okay, so efficient collaboration and communication. We have efficient collaboration and communication among teams, project teams, and stakeholders. It offers real-time collaboration, not like emails or any other tools. The team members work on the same documents seamlessly. Managers have better team management through task assignments. They can assign tasks, monitor deadlines, and have real-time progress tracking. The features in the common data environment also make communication easier and much smoother through features like transmittals, comments within the documents, like chats. Moreover, common data environment has streamlined workflow for document approval and coordination and project communication, which enhances a structural project management. And we also have issue tracking linked with precise location and object. The example shown in front of you shows the project timeline. As you see here, predefined milestones have been set and all comments have been attached. You can easily navigate through the discipline and in each stage you can see the comments in each stage and track these comments. Moreover, you can see the review status, either it's open, closed, rejected. In the right, you can see the building with many issues. The gray ones are closed and the others are opened. You can have access to see where is the issue, who's assigned for it, the location of it, image showing viewpoint showing this issue. It is sure better than having an issue run on the document called E1 whatever. Okay. Moreover, scalability. Scalability is very, very, very important. Data is a new goal. Construction project often experience growth in terms of data volume, project complexity, number of stakeholders involved. So the CDE seamlessly accommodate the growth without compromising performance for efficiency. It also include a large number of users to access a common data environment. Lastly comes the version control. Version control is a very important aspect because you want to avoid working with outdated data that might cause confusion, errors, and rework. CDE offers the ability to record the document evolution, see what changes made to files, provides clear record of the documents, which is essential for auditing and understanding how the project information has been progressed. It also enables recovery for all older versions if needed. Even though there are many benefits CDE can offer, but there are definitely challenges. The key challenges are centered into these 4 points: cost and resource constraints, resistance to change, training and skills gap, and lastly, vendor selection and support. So, cost and resource constraints obviously are associated with software licenses, subscription fees. In case you need to customize your own CDE, you need to involve consultants during implementation. Will definitely, this will definitely add value for your project, but it will be also an added cost. Moreover, you will need to hire an dedicated information manager for administration and user support and progress monitoring. Finally, if you want to realize the benefits that offer the CDE, depending of course on your project duration, project size, and complexity, you need to undertake a benefit cost analysis. But I guarantee you that measure of the project, the benefits overweigh the cost through time efficiency. Of course, like any new technology, the resistance to change is gonna be challenging. You will be facing convincing your team to shift from traditional ways they used to be working, either paper-based or digital workflows. CDE will require to implement CDE to require effective management strategies. Okay. Lack of familiarity with digital tools and technologies will be another challenge because you need training to ensure that all participants are familiar with the latest trends and technologies to help them to adapt common data environment. Also, fear of job insecurity you will find, especially with the old people, because they might think that the tool might replace their job, even though the tool is to facilitate and the users are always the assets of the company. Moreover, the culture and organization barriers. Some people are resisting to change and resisting to innovation. So this will also ruin your CDE implementation. Third challenge is training and skill gap. CDE implementation often goes hand in hand with BIM processes adoption. AAC industry professionals may have limited digital literacy, especially in terms of using advanced collaboration and information management tools. Training programs need to address this gap and provide education on CDE functionalities. CDE introduced new workflows and processes for managing the information, so proper training is needed to avoid confusion or resistance to adopting new processes. Finally, CDE always relies on collaborative efforts among project stakeholders, trainings to address collaboration gaps, and improve communication to take informed decisions with the digital environment. Last challenge will be vendor selection and support. We have a very diverse market with different platforms offering different features, so it is going to be very challenging to pick the suitable one, especially when you have variance in expectation among stakeholders. What key features needed for success of the project delivery? So definitely it's going to be challenging. You have to take into consideration to understand your requirements, your needs, take into consideration for sure the scalability before you select your platform because it may need to change your platform in the middle of the project, which it goes cost cost wise and will be hard. Okay. Moreover, poor vendor performance can lead to project disturbance. And finally, one of the most important aspects is the incompatibility and the lack of seamless integration with existing systems can lead to data silos and inefficiencies because you will not be able to interact with your existing systems, and that's something you want to avoid for sure. Uh, so accordingly, you need to consider to make sure that chosen platform is fully compatible and integrating with your existing systems to avoid inefficiencies to take place. And then I'd like to thank you for taking time to listen to me, and I'll be ready to answer all your questions. Thank you very much.